Of course, as it gets closest to Earth, that will be on December 19th, we'll have the best opportunity to use the hundreds of telescopes on Earth and the Hubble and Webb Space Telescopes to get our best data on it. So as far as I can,
December 19th, 2025. In 12 days, 3I Atlas reaches its closest approach to Earth. And the object everyone shrugged off as just a comet is doing things comets do not do. A sun-facing anti-tail stretching 60,000 kilometers, 5 times Earth's diameter, spearing directly toward the sun while the object moves away from it. A color shift from deep red to emerald green to electric unnatural blue as it retreats into cold space, when it should be fading into gray darkness. And methanol to hydrogen cyanide ratios of 124.1. A chemical profile so extreme, it's only been seen once in the strangest comet ever recorded. NASA calls it natural. Avi Loeb calls it a friendly gardener seeding life, or a serial killer spreading poison. If you've been following 3I Atlas and something about the official explanation feels wrong, you're not alone. Hit subscribe, drop a like, and let's break down the Hubble images they're dodging, the radio signals they're downplaying, and the heavy particle debris that should not exist. Because in 12 days, we get the last clean look at this visitor before it disappears forever. Let's begin with the visual evidence no one wants to talk about. On November 30th, 2025, Hubble imaged 3I Atlas at 0.0404 arcsec per pixel, the highest resolution capture we have. And it revealed something that should not exist. A clear, sharp, physically extended anti-tail over 60,000 kilometers long, 5 times Earth's diameter, spearing directly toward the sun while the object moves away from it. In standard comet physics, anti-tails are illusions. Earth crosses the comet's orbital plane and we see overlapping dust streams that look sunward, even though they're not. Just a trick of geometry. But with 3I Atlas, it's not a trick. It's consistent. It appeared months earlier in the July Hubble image, and after perihelion, the anti-tail reversed direction relative to the comet's motion. Avi's comment was blunt. This phenomenon is not normal in familiar comets and demands explanation. But here's the detail that makes it impossible to handwave. The anti-tail always points directly at the sun, no matter where 3I Atlas is moving. That's not how solar wind works. Solar wind blasts outward at 400 kilometers per second. Every comet tail, dust ion, gets pushed away from the sun. But 3I Atlas shows a narrow focused jet punching into the solar wind, like a lance resisting the pressure. Amateur astronomer Michael Jaeger compared it with normal comets. Comet Lemon shows 2 classic tails swept behind it. 3I Atlas shows those same 2 tails, plus this impossible sunward spike. Lowe predicted this months ago, before the November 30th image existed. He calculated that if 3I Atlas released macroscopic fragments at perihelion, they would drift about 60,000 kilometers by late November. The image matched the prediction exactly. Not coincidence, modeling. Let's talk about the color shift. When 3I Atlas first appeared, it was deep crimson, the color of cosmic ray-burned surfaces that spent millions of years in interstellar dark. As it approached the sun, it flashed green, diatomic carbon and cyanogen lighting up under solar heat. Rare, but natural. Now, speeding away from the sun, cold, cooling. Its glow has turned electric blue. That is the part no one can explain. Blue means high energy, ionized gases, CO, nitrogen, hot plasma. You see that color in lightning, fusion reactors, electric arcs. But 3I Atlas should be cooling down. Instead, the blue is strengthening, which means one thing: an internal energy source. One theory, the sun vaporized its ancient outer shell, revealing fresh ice from another star system. But that doesn't explain sustained blue light. Another theory, the one that's keeping people awake, the blue isn't chemistry, it's exhaust. If 3I Atlas performed an Obert maneuver, diving near the sun and firing engines to get a massive velocity boost, that blue glow could be the fading burn of a propulsion system still running. Speculative? Yes. But the color sequence, red to green to blue, feels structured, almost like staging, almost like ignition. Next, the chemistry. ALMA detected huge amounts of methanol, CH3OH, and hydrogen cyanide, HCN, both prebiotic molecules, building blocks for amino acids, for adenine, for life. But here's the shocker. The methanol to hydrogen cyanide ratio is 124.1, a chemical profile so extreme it's only been seen once in the strangest comet ever recorded. Avi Loeb put it bluntly: is this object a serial killer or a gardener? HCN is toxic, yes, but in cosmic chemistry, it is also the foundation for amino acids, nucleobases, and organic evolution.